Bittersweet moment this. I'm at the supermarket and this is my final journey home in Caoimhe. Thank you, Caoimhe. I'm probably not going to be able to bring the bin home like I used to because this boot is massive. Be quiet for a moment, copyright and all. Well, for my test drive I went up to the supermarket to pick up an extension lead to be able to charge this, and I was going to get myself a big bag of chips, but I found for the same price, because this was reduced, I could get 8 pieces of fish. I mean, that's a bit of a no-brainer, and there's a lot of space there. It's been on charge a little while now, and let's zoom in on this. It went down to 3/4 to go to the supermarket and back. That's basically the same as going to work and back. So I think it assumes something like 3 hours, 40 minutes or something to charge. I have to time this and see how long it takes. If that's the case, it actually takes 2.2 kilowatts. So it's quite hungry. You can hear a lot of noise at the moment. There's sort of bzzz in the background. The charger is a lot noisier than the car when it's running. I was putting in about that much diesel every sort of 10 to 12 days of driving, so it should work out more economic. This is the charger, this is what's making the racket. And it's a little bit warm. There is the motor that makes everything work. It's surprisingly small, but then it's a small car. This is a pont inverter. And what this does is it gives you forwards and backwards. And that's a little sensor for the tacho. It's reading a bit over. If I'm doing 50 to 51 according to the car, in reality that's 47, 48. Not entirely certain why there's a normal 12 volt battery there. Maybe that's for the electronics. It's a shame they couldn't figure out a way to put like a spare tyre in there or something. Now if we go and look underneath the absolutely enormous boot, we will see an absolutely enormous battery pack. A bit of cling film because there's a little bit of drizzle, nothing much. I bought an extension lead to set up out back, so I'll go and do that now. The internet's back on, which is great. It turns out that in the wall socket there's a join from where the outside cable joins into the one that curls around on the inside, and the join had failed to the point where the guys were surprised it actually worked at all. It was quite interesting what he did. There you go. I have back to full speed. It's quite interesting what he did. He took the optical cable, shoved the laser down it, and where it was too bendy and broken, you could actually see the laser light shining through. So that was easy to find and repair. It just took forever to get them to come out and do it. The car has an interesting feature that's probably intended to help with parking. I'm going to push the brake and put it in drive and then let up on the brake. I'm not pushing the accelerator pedal at all. It will run itself at 3. I'll brake on, and this is me now. Can you hear how amazingly quiet it is compared to the previous car?